Hey, what's going on, guys? Craig here from Video Juice. Welcome back to the second last episode of Supernatural. We are on the penultimate episode. I am so excited. Last time on Supernatural, we had Cass get taken by the Empty. He confessed to Dean his love for him, and the Empty came and took him away. He did it to stop Billy from going at him. And then Chuck snapped all life out of existence. Except for Sam, Dean, and Jack. He Thanos'd everybody out of existence. Yeah, good episode, great episode actually. We got the return of a lot of cool old side characters, and then they promptly got dusted again. Really stupid thing. But I started watching The Expanse for the first time today. I've only watched one episode, but OG Death, the guy that plays OG Death, is in it in the first episode, and I was like, oh! And it's just cool because it's Supernatural Day, it's the day that I watched Supernatural, so it was a cool little thing that I noticed. Anyway, getting back on topic, I'm going to do a Q&A. We have a Q&A done. I'm almost positive we have at least one question anyway, so I'm going to go check that. So I've got 4 questions from Destiel. First one, do you think this is it for Cass? The fan in me is saying no, but in terms of in a story perspective, I think it might be. I'm hoping he might not come back, because I'm thinking I've been trying to think ways that he could pop up in the in the last 2 episodes. There's two ways I can see it going, right? I'm going to touch more on his death again after the Q&A as well. I was thinking when Jack detonated and the Empty was there and the Empty was saying it's so loud, could that have woken up everyone in the Empty? Could it have woken up some people in the Empty? Because it wouldn't still be loud. I suppose it could be like a lingering thing, but I don't know. It could be a situation where that happens. And if that is the case, we could see him in the Empty. Or it could be a thing, this is for him not coming back, we could see a situation where, couldn't the Empty revert the deal if he does weasel out of it? Couldn't the Empty just go and get Jack and bring Jack there? Maybe that would allow him to go to Earth if there was a breach in their agreement or something, I don't know. But I'm going to say no. I would like to see Cass for the final episode, even if it's just a glimpse or a flashback or something, or not even a flashback, but a glimpse of him there. I would like to hope that they would get him out of there. But just from a story perspective, I don't see it. I feel like his story is full circle, but there's always that hope. I want to believe. Do you think they will have Dean reciprocate Cass's feelings, or will they leave it open to interpretation from Dean's side? I don't know. That's a hard one to call. It could be a situation where Dean talks about it to Sam and Jack or whatever, but I don't know. If it's going to happen, it'll happen in the last episode, because this episode I feel like is going to be chock-a-block dealing with Chuck and all of that, so I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of downtime this episode for that sort of stuff. So if that's going to happen, it's going to happen in the last episode. Could it happen? I don't know. There's a possibility, but I don't know. There could be. Since Cass has been taken awake, not killed like last time, could he be just awake in the Empty, not asleep like last time? I feel like Cass's willingness to go, and the fact that he might think that getting out of the deal, I think him going willingly, I feel like he's going to just sleep there, or that was the plan anyway, unless something is going on in the Empty. But I feel like that will be his thought process. Could the Empty revert the deal if he doesn't follow his end of it? And that might be a way to keep him there, if this is the end of his story. That I feel like that is a good reason to keep him there, we might not see the Empty again. This could be it for the Empty side of things as well, It could be, because they're going to be dealing with Chuck now, and they technically don't have any conflict with the Empty anymore. All the conflict that was created with the Empty was created because Jack woke Cass up, and that's what got the Empty involved. So it could be a situation where the Empty story is done. Maybe. And then the last one. Do you think Jack's explosion was so loud that it woke up every angel and demon there? Could we possibly see Cass leading an army of angels and demons in the fight against Chuck, like the true warrior leader of heaven that he was? Maybe even have help from Lucifer since he's in the empty too. Could be the time to drink that can of Saint San Pellegrino. It might be. Yeah, I touched on that already. That's definitely a possibility, especially with the empty talking about how loud it was in there. It would be cool. It'd be the possibility. It'd be a way to bring back loads of old characters as well. You know, you have everyone bar the humans are in the empty. And even still on the human side, you have the possibility of bringing people back with heaven and hell. You know, hell is being controlled by Rowena. Heaven is being controlled by nobody at the moment, you know. I would like to see Lucifer again. I thought we would get Lucifer before this episode because they teased him. They showed him in the empty and everything. But I don't know. I don't know. Thank you very much for the questions. If any of you guys want to participate in the Q&A, tweet at us. Leave a comment in the comments below or on Facebook or whatever. #SupernaturalQA. And what I'm going to do something special for the last episode. It was brought to my attention as well that the last episode is not a double episode. It is like interviews and stuff. And then it's going to lead into the episode. I thought it was a double episode. I thought it was like a 90-minute episode. So that's cool. Thank you for letting me know. I'm going to try and get Stephen in on the reaction. We're going to do an extra long reaction. The reaction is going to be the same, but we're going to do an extra long discussion afterwards, talking about the show as a whole and the season 15 as a whole as well. So if you guys have any questions for us to answer about Supernatural overall, like any single question you want to ask about Supernatural from any season or just anything at all, tweet at us, #SupernaturalQA. It doesn't even have to be a question. If you want to just give your opinion on something or a talking point or anything, give them all to us. Excuse me. Because we want to do it special. I did this for my Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. reactions as well, because that show ended as well, and it turned into a great video because we had a big massive discussion about the show as a whole, and we got some great questions from you guys. So anything you want, Supernatural QA, #Supernatural QA. Keep banging them in until the video is out. Last episode was so heavy. I feel like I didn't even talk about it enough in my after discussion because it just took me so long to process it. You know, it was such a heavy episode. It's confirmed already that the talk between Destiel and Dean, it was romantic from Destiel's side. Misha and some of the writers, I think, confirmed it. I feel like some people aren't happy about that. I saw some in the comments. I think it's great, you know, honestly. I think it's great. I think it makes sense from Cass's side of things, you know. Like when I was watching it, when I was reacting to it, I felt like it was written in a way that could have been interpreted both ways, you know, for the people that are not really on board with the Destiel romance thing. I feel like it from first watching it that it could have been interpreted as like a brotherly love type of thing. But even when I was rewatching it and thinking about it more, the thing that really drove it home for me was the line of Cass saying that he knows what he wants, but he can't have it. You know, that really was the thing. That was the moment where you're like, okay, this is like he wants Dean. You know, that's really it. It was just so well done. I teared up when I was editing back the video as well. You know, the performances from both Misha and Dean were just phenomenal, and especially like Misha alone killed it. You know, he was absolutely phenomenal. He always is, but Dean especially, the amount of emotion and the amount of emotion he showed on his face without speaking or anything. You know, it was just great, and I loved every moment of it. It's so good. Yeah, and people were saying I was very tame with my reaction. I was just so surprised because I knew that they needed the empty to defeat Billy. I completely forgot about the deal. I forgot about that's the way they could summon him. And then when it started to happen, I was like, no, don't want this to happen. And the scene just pulled me in so much, and I was just shocked, you know. I can't believe it. I hope they bring him back. I don't know if they will, you know. Like, as I already said, it could be a situation where their feud with the empty is done now. You know, if they take Cass out of there, they might revert the deal. I don't know. I'm just fearful that Dean will pile the guilt on himself again. I want him to process everything properly. I feel like there's not going to be enough time for that with everything that's going down. He doesn't even know that everyone has disappeared yet. right? I can't even imagine what they're going to do for this episode. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I hope they get Cass out. I hope Cass comes back somehow. But I don't know. I don't know. But we're going to find out. Not even going to try and predict anything. I'm just going to jump in. Michael is still around as well, right? When Chuck got rid of everyone. I'm assuming that didn't include heaven and hell. I'm assuming it was just humans on Earth minus them, which is a hell in and of itself. You know what I mean? It's like torture for them for the boys and that, because they lost and now they're on Earth with nobody around. You know, how did they even begin to deal with that? I hope Michael is still around. I assume he would be. So that could be a situation. That could be a way they could kickstart something happening. Anyway, I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's check it out now. Second last time I'm ever going to do this. Actually, I clicked there and I completely forgot, so I'm going to go back. I'll probably edit out the click. I forgot we have a special guest for this reaction. I actually ordered this before the last episode, so it turned out perfect that it arrived. I ordered a little Destiel. He's even got the little wings, so I'm going to have him in the reaction with me today. So that Cass is still here in some capacity. We'll leave him. Oh, actually, there's everything gone. Hey, Castiel has entered the fray. He probably won't last there. He's probably going to get knocked off before the episode ends. But sure, look, he's there anyway. It turned out perfectly that it arrived. It arrived the day after the episode. So yeah, let's check out the new episode.
It wasn't Billy. It was Chuck.
What? Where's Cass?
Oh, no.
Dean?
Cass is gone.
Oh, Jack. Oh, what's this? Oh, that was nice. I thought it was going to zoom out to Chuck sitting around somewhere watching him. Oh, everything is. Whatever's happening to him is getting stronger.
You win.
Well, sure. I always do. Me being me. Is that it, or?
We'll give you what you want.
That's deep. That's sophisticated.
Man, Rob is so good at playing this role. Fuck.
Feeling something weird.
Yeah, me too, pal. We need aspirin.
I'm sensing a presence.
Oh shit.
Something
Is it Michael?
besides us.
It has to be Michael. I don't know who else it would be. Is that a dog?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at you. Hey.
Aww.
But by the way, this guy's coming home with us.
You're gonna let a dog
Yeah.
see the Impala?
Now relax, I'm not giving him a shotgun. Unless you're cool with that.
Oh. Oh, you dick.
Very nearby.
I
Guys,
thought
I have no idea what we're walking into.
it might have been a dog. Or dead dog. I thought that might have been what he was picking up, but still could be Michael. It has to be. That's the back of Michael's head. It fucking is.
So,
Oh.
you survived.
Michael.
Unreal. Oh, this could alert God to where he is.
I'm sorry.
Ah, shit. It's just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. They can't catch a break. What? Can't be.
Cass?
I'm here. I'm hurt. Can you let me in?
It's Chuck messing with him. It's fucking Chuck messing with him, isn't it? There's no way this can be Cass.
What's up?
What?
Way to treat a pal.
Oh my god.
No, you're not our pal.
Okay, be honest with me, please. Would you
Yeah.
mind if I said it was really me?
You're dead.
You do not want to mess with the empty, man. Total B, especially after Jack blew up all over her and she killed Dad. Never a dull moment, but that's the past. What's up? We're a team again, guys.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is Betty. Betty, say hi.
Betty?
No, say hi to the boys.
Is it the new death?
Oh, did I mention Betty is a reaper?
A reaper.
I'm doing a flyby, right?
Kill her, she becomes the new
I'll
death.
say that again.
Yep.
Wow. Really? Great.
They know how this works, right?
Oh no, this is the first Reaper to check out since Billy, right?
There's my Jack theory gone anyway. I don't know what's going on with him now.
Wow, look at that. I mean, she's got the whole Death Star.
Oh, it's another-
going
it's
with
a new
the
site.
Coda ring. Isn't that awesome? And that
Coda ring.
whatever that is. Yeah, I'm good. Right?
What if it's a trick? What if it's God? Why would God not see all of this?
Behold, in the end, there is the ending of he who created the beginning,
Fascinating.
and thus it will be.
Yeah, this is what Pop wanted to get his hands on. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Pop was the one who let me out of the empty. I'm sort of the new favorite now. What did Dad say about you? Oh yeah, Mikey's a cuck.
He's a cock. Oh. Oh, shit. He Dragon Balled him.
You are really getting rusty at this, buddy. Bye. Oh, you don't learn.
I think he learned. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to drink the can of San Pellegrino now. What's up with Jack? That whole portion of the episode was just fucking crazy. I can't believe it.
But it'll release an unstoppable force that will find Chuck
What?
and finish him.
What? That seems too easy. God damn it. He's just so powerful.
Father. Son.
Son.
And listen, I appreciate the heads up about all this.
It's always been my destiny to serve you.
This seems almost too orchestrated, does it?
I'm canceling your show.
One for the road.
Cute.
You got to punch God.
I can get my hands dirty.
They're getting a beat down by God. Oh. Oh. Jesus.
Come on, guys. Just stay down.
They're not gonna stay down.
That's enough.
They're not gonna stop.
Why are you smiling?
You lose.
Was this part of the plan? Did he absorb Michael and Lucifer's powers?
Hey, Jack.
Because he reacted to Lucifer exploding. Does he absorb stuff? That's why things were dying around him? Oh. Oh, shit. What's going on? Is that it? Oh. How?
Which we knew Michael would feed straight to you.
Wow, it turned him into sort of a power vacuum.
Oh, it is.
Picking up bits of power all over the place.
Jack absorbed it all and made him.
Well, it made him unstoppable. See, that's not who I am. That's not who we are.
What kind of an ending is this?
He's groveling.
Guys, wait, please wait, guys.
All right, kid. You really think you could pull this off?
I like his white jacket. Hey, the dog survived.
Maybe not today, but someday.
I like that shot from behind the back of his head with Sam and Dean on each side.
When people have to be their best, they can be. Goodbye.
Oh. That was nice.
Finally free.
Team Free Will takes the win. Oh. Oh, nice. Fuck, man. That was a that was a great little montage. That montage was perfectly placed. It hit me harder than I thought. Yeah. That is the second last episode of Supernatural. Where to begin? A lot happened. A lot happened. If I was going to say something right off the bat, I feel like this episode was a bit fast. You know, I feel like there was a lot packed into it, and the pacing of it was very, very fast. You know, like why not? I feel like it could have been done in 2 episodes. You know, why not cut out one of the filler episodes that happened earlier on? Like there was like the flashback one with the kids, and extend this episode into 2 things. Like the Michael and Lucifer stuff could have been an episode on its own, and they were in it for 5 minutes, you know, and I feel like it was a slap in the face to Michael and his character development that happened earlier on in the season. You know, he just went back on everything and went back to God. Yeah. I was happy to see them, don't get me wrong. I was very, very happy to see them, but I just feel like the whole episode could have been fleshed out just a little bit more. You know, it felt very rushed, but I loved a lot about this episode. Right off the bat, the montage at the end was great. I loved it. It was really cool. It was a great idea. This really felt like the last episode, you know? We still have another episode left. What are they going to do? I don't know what they're going to do. Like, I don't know. I do not know. Jack's powers were weird. I guessed it. I guessed it before it was revealed that he was sucking the life out of things. The thing that really cinched it for me was when the camera panned to him when Lucifer, I can't remember what he did, but he did something using his power, and the camera panned to Jack, and he was kind of like, whoa, you know, and there was kind of an effect around him. So, how does that work? How does he not just take the life of everything? You know, he was taking the life of plants, he was taking the life of Lucifer and Michael and God, but not humans or the boys or anything. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. There's one thing I'm very annoyed about, and I'll get it out of the way right now. So, first thing Dean does, asks for Cass back when they were surrendering to Chuck. And then Chuck is defeated. Jack has his powers. And they never mention Cass again. I understand Jack said he wanted to be hands off, but you have a man down. And the boys didn't even bring it up. Why not bring Cass back and then be hands off? Because he was... Yeah, that part annoyed me. It really annoyed me. You know, it doesn't make sense. And you could argue with the fact that, right, God said he never had pull in the empty. But he brought Lucifer back. You know, he brought Lucifer back. How does he not have any pull in the empty when he brought Lucifer back? Now, you could argue the fact that he's more powerful now because he has Amara and his own powers in one. But if that's the case, then why can't Jack bring Cass back? I'm annoyed about that. Because even if... My whole thing was, if they wanted to keep Cass gone, they could do the thing where the empty could just reverse the deal. But surely Jack is more powerful than the empty now. You know? Him and Amara are in harmony. And he had the powers of Lucifer and Michael. He's souped up to the last. So, I don't know. Great to see Mark Pellegrino again. I'm going to have to drink the can of San Pellegrino. I'm going to drink it in the recap of next episode. That's what I'll do. Just for the last episode, you know? Yeah, seeing Mark Pellegrino again was great. He fell right back into the role. You know, he's just so good. He's just so good as Lucifer, and he's fun and has fun with it. You can tell he enjoys the role, you know. So it was great seeing him back. Same with seeing Jake back playing Michael. Adam had been destroyed, is what we found out. I was just annoyed that they basically reverted all of his character development. Like, it's in line with Michael as a character, but I felt like he moved away from that this season, you know. But I don't know. I can see it, like, he was annoyed that God went to Lucifer and after everything that had happened and got him on board. I loved, such a Lucifer thing to do, but I loved Lucifer making the Tower of Cards and then knocking it over and being like, oh, I cheated. It's just such a great Lucifer thing to do, you know. I love that. The stuff with death, yeah, like, it was expected. There was going to be another death, you know. There had to be. My theory went out the window with Jack anyway, almost immediately, because that happened very fast. I liked the new scythe, you know. I like that it changes. We knew that already, but I like that it changes per death. That's pretty cool. So there has to be a new death now as well, right? So the next Reaper to die is going to become Death. We obviously have no idea who that is. I would have liked to have seen... there's still time for it as well, but I would have liked to have seen more glimpses of old characters. And I feel like that may have been planned. I feel like they might have had a plan to do that, and maybe COVID fucked all of that up, you know, because COVID... Obviously, they postponed it and got back on track in that, but people would still not be able to travel and might not want to travel as well, you know. So I feel like that might have messed up maybe some possible cameos that they had planned, which sucks, but there's nothing we can do about that. I was really hoping to see a glimpse of Crowley. I was really hoping... We saw him in the montage, but I was really hoping we might get a Crowley back. But no, I know Mark Shepard apparently had... I don't think he left on good terms the last time I read something. So that sucks. But Rob killed it this episode playing Chuck. He always does, but he's just so great. I don't like how it ended up. I like what they did, but like, why would his powers not just recharge? We've seen that with almost every other thing, every other being. You know, except for angels, when they get all of their angelic grace taken, they become human. But it's God. I'm like, how did he get taken down, right? Because he's meant to know everything. And they really played that up 2 episodes ago as well, when he got the drop on everybody and left Jack there to detonate. He reiterated the fact that he knows everything and orchestrated everything. So how would he not know about the plan? How would he not know they're faking everything? How would he not know that Jack can now absorb stuff? You know? It's a complaint from me about all that stuff, but like, having God as a villain is such a difficult task as well, because of his power level, you know, and because of what he should be able to do. He should be able to know everything. So trying to work around that is tricky, and I commend them for trying, you know. But yeah, I feel like he shouldn't have lost the way he did. But again, how do you do it? I thought the cinematography was especially good this episode as well. You know, there was a lot of really good shots throughout the whole episode that I really, really enjoyed. I hope we see Amara last episode, but I kind of feel like we won't. I feel like she really got gypped for the end of this show, you know. I really thought she would come back, especially when they were fighting at the end when Chuck was pummeling Dean. I thought that she was maybe going to break free or something, but she didn't. She kind of just stayed merged with Chuck, and then Jack took her in, and then she just stayed merged with Jack. I feel like it's a bit of a shit ending to her character, but I thought the connection with Dean would play in with it a bit more, because they kind of brought it back a bit towards the end, but apparently not. I was just hoping to see Emily again, you know, honestly. I think she's great, and the scene that we saw her from last, I feel like that wasn't a great ending scene for that character or actor, you know, but I had the dog written down because I thought something was going to come of that, but it was just to reiterate how much Chuck wanted to fuck with them and how much he wanted to show them that they can't win and they can't save people, you know. It was such a... The first half of the episode was so depressing because it was just bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. And it just didn't let up. I felt that. I felt really sad, you know, for the first bit of the episode. And Dean's... It went a few days because they mentioned that it was a few days since. And Dean's solution to it is, in typical Dean fashion, just to try and drink through it. You know, he was asleep on the fucking ground using an empty whiskey bottle as a pillow. That hit me. You know, and my thing about them not really acknowledging Cass's or Dean not acknowledging Cass's confession because of everything that's going on really was as well. That is what happened. You know, there was just so much happening. And I feel like the whole drinking thing was probably a response to that as well, you know. But they have to have Cass back next episode. They have to. I'm going to be very upset if they don't. They have... Like, what are they going to do for the last episode? What are they going to do for the last episode? I'm actually excited because I have no idea. It's obviously... It's pretty much an epilogue, you know. That's the way it feels. This is very much the end. And then the next one is an epilogue. We have the possibility at least to see Charlie and Bobby and Eileen and them again. Maybe Jodie. That'd be cool. Hopefully. Even if they're just ringing to check up and it could be a quick glance over them, it'd be cool. You know? Yeah. I feel like I've complained a lot about this episode and I apologize for that, but I felt the pacing really let it down. I feel like they should have had 2 episodes to let all the stuff happen, to have some breathing room, you know. Like the Lucifer and Michael stuff, that could have been fleshed out a bit more, and it could give them a little bit more time. Mark and Jake, give them a little bit more time and just flesh everything out. Give us some breathing room between scenes, you know, because things moved very fast this episode. But I did enjoy a lot of the episode. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. It was great. I feel like the pacing was just too fast. That's what let it down for me. And obviously, I complain about the God stuff and how he got defeated and how he should know everything. Like, we're 15 seasons into a show, you know. You're fighting God. There has to be... How do you fight something that can potentially or should see everything and have a power level above everything else, you know? I commend them for trying it. I commend them for the way they did it. They did the best that they could, and I enjoyed a lot of it. I enjoyed most of it. Just a few small things let it down for me. But yeah, the thought of Chuck, don't get me like the way everything ended up with Chuck, I enjoyed. I enjoyed that he just has to live on Earth now with people that he feels are beneath them, you know, beneath him, and he just has to grow old and die. You know, I love that. I love it. It's such a slap in the face to him, you know. Knowing that he failed, knowing that the Winchesters beat him. It's good. Yeah, do I have anything else? No. No. I enjoyed the episode, as I said. I had a few small problems with it. Let me know, guys, if you agree. Let me know what you thought about the episode, if you have any problems with it, if you really enjoyed it. Let me know what your favourite moments were. My favourite moment was probably I had a few favourite moments. My favourite moment, two favourite moments was Mark Pellegrino coming back, because that was so unexpected the way it happened, you know, and it was so sudden. But I also loved the moment when Chuck got taken down and seeing his face and seeing him realize it, you know. I loved that as well. And the montage. The montage is up there, and that's not really a moment in the episode, but it was just a great cap on the episode, you know, and the stuff that they showed in the song, it all worked. It was so great. So yeah, let me know you guys' favorite moment. Let me know what you are excited for most for next episode. Honestly, it's one of my favorite parts about every season of Supernatural. If you've watched my previous finale reactions, you know what that is. Carry On My Wayward Son. I'm waiting for that opening. It's what I look forward to every season. I cannot wait. It's going to be great. If you guys, as I already said in the start of the episode, I'm going to be doing a season or a show discussion talking about Supernatural as a whole over the course of the 15 seasons. If you have any questions or talking points or opinions that you want me to read out for that section of next episode, tweet at us or comment below in the YouTube comment section, #SupernaturalQA, anything you want about the entire show. You can have multiple questions in the same one if you want. Me and Stephen are going to be here. We're going to be answering questions and just reminiscing and talking about the show, because it's a big show. It's 15 seasons, you know, so it deserves a good send off. So I think that'll be fun, and it worked for the last show that I did as well. So yeah, get all of them in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out our social media links down below if you want to stay up to date with all things Video Juice. We still have a poll going on for what show I will react to next. You can check out the link down below if you want to check that out as well. We will be back next week with the last ever episode / reaction to the two Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was going to say, to Supernatural. Very excited. It's going to be a longer reaction from me. The reaction will stay the same, but we're going to, as I said, we're going to do the discussion afterwards. And Stephen is going to jump in, hopefully, if our schedules align. He will be in for the discussion regardless. I'm hoping he'll be in for the reaction. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Later. Say goodbye, Cass.
Last butt.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away.